Just one word before we get started. We at Tony 10 Speed are not associated with any of the manufacturers that we describe, receive no remuneration, and purchase all our own bike parts, accessories, and tools. The valve core of Presta valve may unscrew when you remove the CO2 cartridge after inflating your spare tube. To prevent this from happening while out on the road, we'll need some Loctite red and a valve core removal tool that sells for under $10. Go ahead with your spare, remove the valve core. Using our Loctite red, coat the threads. Replace the valve core before it dries. Tighten with our valve core removal tool as tight as possible. And now we're ready to pack our spare and don't have to worry about the problem of the valve core coming out. When you turn your wheel back and forth, the cable housing can rub against the stem and wear on the paint and wear on the cable. So rather than trying to put some adhesive, frame adhesive on, we can get about 10 of these for under $8. They come in various colors. Use black on my mountain bike and clear on my road bike, and they're quick and easy to install. Bar end plugs can fall out, so I've replaced mine with ones that have a piece of rubber at the end that tighten with a hex wrench. I've tightened this such that it will go in firmly and hold. We'll press it into place. Nice and tight. If it's not tight enough, remove it and tighten it a little bit more. Once it's in, we can tighten it a little bit more with our hex wrench. And we just have in our descriptions several places where you can get some nice looking ones that'll really brighten up your bike. Although I prefer Simonized from your local Napa store to shine and protect my bike, some suggest using something like a furniture polish. But if you do, don't use the ones that are for wood. They contain oils that are supposed to sink into the wood. Rather, use something that does not have oils, but rather has glycerin and paraffin base, such as Pledge enhancing polish for a quick shine up. Just spray some on a clean cloth, wipe down your bike. It's quick and easy. You may have to do it a little more frequently than Simonized, but it is easy to do. One caveat: when dealing with a matte finish, you don't want to use a regular wax or polish that'll fill the grooves that give it that nice matte appearance. What you need is a spray especially made to preserve the matte finish, such as the Starbright Ultimate Matte Finish or Rat Wax spray. Protect your car seat when you get back to your car after a hot, sweaty day, or maybe riding on the trail in the wet and mud. This particular one comes from Leader Accessories. Goes over the headrest. Make sure you tuck it in so it doesn't move around. One side is extremely absorbent. The other side is waterproof to protect your car seat. And you can throw it in your washer, and then you can toss it in your dryer and dry it all for about $26. And for safety, high visibility, daylight running lights, both front and rear. I've used the Night Rider with good results. This particular one is the Opus, which in its flashing mode in bright daylight, I can see reflections off signs 500 to 800 feet away. For the rear, my preference is the Bontrager Flare R. My friends tell me this could be seen for well over half a mile to up to a mile away. And finally, a wristband road ID. Working in the emergency room, I've noticed cyclists who have been brought there have been separated from their helmet that has been left back at the site. Their wallet has been separated from them, but we always note the road ID. If you have any questions, please comment below. Subscribe to keep up with our latest videos. This is Tony at Tony 10 Speed. Safe cycling.